Welcome, Internet. I'm Marky, and today I'd like to talk about small town reviews. Internet reviews are generally a useful resource. They can tell you if a piece of clothing is going to fit too small, where the best hotel is to stop on a road trip, or even help you expand your culinary horizons as you try out new places that are rated high. I was watching Gus Johnson's small town reviews and felt inspired to do my own for where I grew up, Saskatchewan.
Where a man has room to see the setting sun. Saskatchewan.
A lot of small town reviews are rather earnest, if a bit blunt, like this one from Dorothy. Shelves were not stocked, no green on ions. Prices are too high. And some reviews are just useless for trying to make an informed decision. Take Lois's review of the local liquor store. I hate drinking. This is like a vegan reviewing an Outback Steakhouse. Like, why even bother? Maybe she's pro-prohibition, and maybe she's a pro at it. Maybe she's pro-prohibition. Some people can have such a negative experience that they become utterly vindictive in their review. Like C. Useless, ignorant assholes. Stop there with my semi to get the tire fixed replaced. No time to fix it. Okay, can I at least get it aired up? No! We only have 2 air houses and they're both being used. Most excuse I've ever heard. OMFG. I would never go there again. I don't even stop in Kindersley anymore because of this, and I tell everyone how horrible this shop is. I wouldn't send my worst enemy there if it meant them making 1 penny. Wow. I love this one because as vindictive as this guy is in his review, if it meant that he could inconvenience his worst enemy, he wouldn't send them to this place if it meant they'd made money. Which in my mind kind of might make this your worst enemy, see? Hotels and motels can be a real mixed bag in small towns. Take Barrie, for example. Please, do it for your mom not to stay here. I would rather go sleep at the truck stop, to be honest. You walk in the front door, and 100-mile-per-hour wind hits you of just cigarette smoke for manager. Secondhand smoke at its finest. Just please don't make your family stay here. Think of the children!
Won't somebody please think of the children?
Ben would agree with me. Since Canada legalized cannabis a few years ago, it seems that every small town has gotten its own cannabis shop. A lot of uninspiring names, to be honest, but most of the reviews are favorable and go generally something like this. I recommend the terp-infused straw nana pre-roll. Definitely getting again. Really nice tasting. And great price. Unfortunately, it's not all green. This place is a joke. Live in Watrous? Fine, go. Live 15 minutes away or further? Do yourself a solid and go somewhere else. This small town cannabis store is not a good retail experience. Small IQ employees that are high at work, just not that smart a business plan. Small IQ is the only reason I included that. It's not that they're low IQ. In fact, they all are Mensa IQs. It's just they have small heads. Tiny little heads. Small IQs. Small towns in Saskatchewan hold a lot of historical relevance. Like this hotel that Kevin found. Pretty cool place. Certainly lots of history in this building, and the hostess was knowledgeable about it. Apparently it's home to a few spirits that have been verified by a ghost hunting outfit. So if you're into that paranormal stuff, this might be worth the visit. All in all, is a nice building inside and out with a unique historic aura present. Small towns can be home to their fair share of drama. I mean, just look what happened to my man Colby. 2 years ago, I had come into this store looking for some clothing. Upon seeing the absolutely ridiculous overpriced options, I had decided to leave. That night, at midnight, the owners of this establishment called the police on me and said they had me on camera stealing items. After I asked for the proof, they dropped all charges. Yes, the police showed up. Melfort as a city is very corrupt, especially the RCMP stationed here. But if you want to meet some vile people, stop in here. However, if you're like most people and don't like being wrongly accused of absurd crimes, I would avoid this place at all costs. There's also been a girl who worked here and was forced to quit because they said they saw her stealing. But again, they were also lying about this. Small towns are home to some absolutely serene places as well. A very positive place. Great atmosphere when I am there, says local guide Wes about his town dump. I love that Wes even went to lengths to include 19 photos of the dump, and they all look like this. He even came back later to take pictures at Winter just so you could have a full picture of what this place is like. Excellent work, Wes. Finally, small towns can be home to some of the friendliest, helpful people around, and I think nothing illustrates that better than Bonnie's review of the local paper. They helped me get the sheets I need to sign by letting me send a fax there. And those are all the small town reviews I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe with your favorite small town experiences. And until next time, thanks. Bye.